Hey Ray Ray, it's been a while. I haven't seen you since like 6 months ago. How have you been?
That's funny because you just moved into my house 2 days ago.
Yeah, but before
I'm
that I
wondering.
hadn't yeah, but before that I hadn't seen you for 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay, first of all, I have very serious mental health uh, problems that have been happening. And then, second, my relationship almost ended. My family has some serious hard times that are happening. And then, lastly, the election. Obviously, that was a lot. I was really worried about if I'll be able to get married, if I'll be able to have kids, if I can still get a job, work as an interpreter later. All of those things were really, really just weighing on my mind a lot. And I've been thinking about them a lot. And I've been crying every day for the past week. Every class, I don't normally cry.
You sound like me.
Funny. So in my period, or I entered Peter's class, and I was just so just like mentally just like gone. I was just not there. So I said, okay, Peter. And then I cried again, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So it's just been a lot.
It's
And it's
definitely
been
under
bad.
it's definitely understandable. It's really important that you care for yourself, put yourself first and what you need, everything else can follow. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't do anything.
Yeah, I know.
Don't
But
worry, I'm a roommate
the
now.
other
I
things
keep
that are the only thing that really works for me as far as self-care is being able to roller skate. And here in Oregon, I really can't do that. So I just feel like I'm stuck trying to find a different way to take care of myself, but I just don't feel like I have anything that really works for me right now. So I'm just like, what do I do?
well, you have me now, so I can help you keep that in check, and we can you can teach me how to roller skate if that helps you because I don't know how to.
Yeah, I can do that. I think that would work for me because I just feel like I've tried everything at this point, and I've been researching new ways to do some self care, but I just feel like I have nothing. And I enjoy coffee. I enjoy watching, mindless TV, but it doesn't really feel like I'm caring for myself.
I get that. And sometimes you just need to do the mindless activities, but you know, maybe you teaching me how to roller skate will be something that you enjoy and we can figure out other outlets. I personally love to sit and check out for hours and just paint.
Ugh, I do not like art. I don't like painting. But I will be happy to teach you how to roller skate because I feel like if I have another person to go with, maybe that would make me feel a little bit better too. Because right now it's just different here, roller skating in this area.
Roller rinks.
Oh, the roller rinks in this area. A lot of people tend to go here, and it's just more white people than I'm used to. And also, my skates are different. The wheels, they kind of just like sound really loud because they're called fiberglass wheels, and so they're really loud, and a lot of people will it'll just draw attention to me if I'm skating here, and I just don't want that to happen. But that doesn't happen at home in California, and so it just feels a little bit awkward. So maybe we can buy some outdoor skates, and we can go skate at the park or something near Heather's house, so maybe we can skate there.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. First of all, just be careful because I'm a horrible klutz. And so we can do that. Or if you want to use your indoor skates, I'll just wear a crazy outfit with bells on it. And while we rollerblade or skate, while we skate, I'll make a lot of noise so your roller skates don't make, like, the sound isn't the same.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's funny.
I'll stick my neck out there for you. I'll be the center of attention.
That's really funny. I really appreciate that a lot.
You were
Oh,
there for me.
also, I wanted to let you know that first, if the more you think about falling, the more you're gonna fall. So if you're feeling confident and you just skate confidently like you're not going to fall, then you're less likely to have the chance that you will fall. Also, if you don't fall, you're not going to learn anything. So, I grew up roller skating. So in the past, I remember,
Gymnastics.
I've been roller skating for a long time. So trying to do tricks I was doing the splits when I was roller skating, and that was really cool. But now I'm old and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. But I want to have that skill again. You know what I mean? So the more I practice and the more I fall, the better I'll become, and I'll improve that way,
I definitely agree with you about falling and that helping you learn. Except this summer, I tried to teach myself how to skateboard and I fell and almost broke my wrist. So, can I wear wrist braces while I roller skate? Because I really want to protect my hands because of my future jobs.
Yeah, so just understand that skating and skateboarding are very different. Very, very different. But if you protect yourself from falling, how you can put your arms in if you're falling. Don't put your arms out and try to catch yourself. That is not going to stop you from falling, because you will fall and you will break your hand or your arm or your leg. That can't happen. So one time I thought I broke my hand because I was trying to catch myself and stop myself from falling. And also one time during a family trip, my sister was skating in South Carolina, and she was skating and she fell and used her hands to catch herself because she was trying to stop herself from falling, and both of her wrists were broken doing that. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that is so, I think that about 6 months, 7 months, they'll be able to help you use. She needed help using the bathroom and doing all these things because she broke both of her wrists. But it was funny. Also, it was kind of sad though too.
Oh, see, if there's one thing I learned how to fall because of sports. You're tripping a lot and they want to make sure you're not getting injured. So they taught me how to fall where I never really hurt myself. I knew how to kind of like block my body and protect myself.
And yeah, there are many things that you can buy to help protect yourself, like knee pads and wrist pads. Also, a helmet would be helpful too, things like that. There are a lot of different things that you can buy that would be helpful for that. So don't have to worry about looking stupid or trying to impress other people. You don't have to care about that. But we live very small town and people don't know us. We're in college. It doesn't really matter. People don't care about that. And at home in California, it's a little bit different. If you go roller skating, it's like fashion show. But also who has the best skill is important too. The interpreters are going to go ahead and the interpreters are going to switch real quick.
So I'm not scared about not knowing anyone or making. Oh.
So as I was saying, sorry. So as a skater, usually we listen to music, we relax, we feel the wind across our faces, just enjoying that kind of workout. You know, it's not it's just nice for me. And I just don't want to do all those skills usually that are associated with ring, with skating at a roller rink, you know?
Definitely understand that. But no worries. I don't care who knows me in this town or what they see me doing because they know I am who I am and I'm going to do what I want. And so you and I can learn how to roller skate and I'll make a fool of myself and we'll go on living our happy lives with healthy mental health.
That's a good point. I feel like a long time ago, I really did not care. I really just really didn't care about other people, how they saw me, how they felt about me, or anything really related to me. I was just middle fingers up, didn't care. But now I'm a little bit more careful. Um, I just feel like I have to make sure that I know that people are watching. And it just makes me feel like I'm not sure I'm being myself. I also don't want to be fake, you know? So there's that.
If there is one thing you are not fake. You have always, for me, I've never seen you act like someone who isn't yourself. So I get that. You can go through phases in life where you don't care, where you do care. I definitely go back and forth. But the biggest thing is people rather see your true self than see anything, any actor facade.
Mm, really, I don't know if you now you remember the conversation that we had during Vicky's class that talked about like going out with PJ or pajamas because there's deaf clients that can possibly see you or the interpreters and their professional opinion of you will change and they will also their opinion of how you do your job will change. So that influenced the way that I think about things. And living here in Monmouth, so now I don't go out in PJs or do specific things because they do care, because they care about their appearance, you know? It's just, I mean, I don't. That's how people here in Monmouth have, but I don't.
I think a huge thing to think about is even with that conversation, yes, it is important, but it's about, remember how we've also talked about knowing when to separate our personal and our professional life and understand there's times where we aren't on the job and we need to realize that. So I figure if maybe a client does see you in sweats, you're off the job. It's not like you showed up to a job with pants on, and I do understand opinions differ on that. But people also have to remember you're off the job. Like, you are your own person. That if you're able to switch and be professional while still having a personality, it's okay. And my old ASL teacher, she like she used to tell me on Sundays she would go out looking horrible because she didn't care, and she never really cared if who she saw because it was her off day. She's not working. She will sign with them if she needs to, but she's off the clock. Why does she need to worry about 100% looking professional, you're never going to live a relaxed life. You're always going to be on edge, and that's not healthy.
Yeah, I guess it's true. That makes me think about a lot of things, from school to work to our other classmates. And I kind of understand that. I remember seeing a woman, she was an interpreter herself. I think she was actually an interpreter for famous people, but I can't really remember. But she was also a stripper. And her social media has both of her lives, both parts of her lives together. And I just remember, like, not, wow, it's just that generational belief. Um, but having that professional and that social media life becoming one, and many people who work in those professional areas will show us, like, wow, okay, yeah, like, I'm a doctor, but I'm also a bad bitch kind of thing, you know. I just thought it was cool. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a bad bitch too. Heck yeah, I am, you know? But I'm like, I'm professional. I think I'm professional. Maybe I'm more of a bad bitch. I don't know. I'm just trying to find that balance, you know?
You're both at the same time.
Bad bitch. But right now I'm a little bit more of a bad bitch. What? You right?
But you need to remember a really big thing about everyone being the doctors who also have a nightlife, or the interpreter who's also a stripper, is it's the same thing where we are now saying tattoos can be professional. They were never unprofessional. So the times are changing, but if we know when we need to be professional versus when we don't need to be professional and we can be our own selves, is what's going to be important. And if there is as long as we know how to do our job when we need to do our job, that's the best we can do. It's like any artist out there. They're going to have followers and they're going to have haters. It's a part of the job. It's going to happen. You're going to have clients who don't want to work with you, and maybe they see you in an unprofessional light. But as long as you can control what you can handle and control in your own personal bubble, the people who don't like you, that's out of your control. And if they think you're unprofessional, that's on them, because I bet there's going to be so many of your clients who love you as an interpreter. There's so many clients out there who want you to be yourself. It's like Niall DeMarco wanted his interpreter to be himself.
I just hope that, like, I find that balance, because, well, honestly, I don't understand how people can wake up at 6 in the morning, eat, exercise, and doing all of these things before 10 in the morning, and then go to work. I just don't get it. I wake up at 9, get 30 minutes, do my makeup. I put my mask on now, so I really don't have to do a full face. You know what I mean? But man,
I can't do that yet.
I can't do that.
26, and I'm like, no. I will always.
I'm 26, and I'm just like, I don't know. But I will always choose sleep over anything else.
Maybe that's my self-care, if I sleep.
Maybe that's my self-care.
Depression, I don't know which.
But yeah, it's just.
So I definitely.
Oh.
Sorry. Interpreter clarification. I need an interpreter clarification. So, I was like,
I don't know if it's because sleep is my self-care or also maybe because I'm depressed. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's depression.
Don't worry. I got you. I'm going to teach you how to get up, eat, work out, and everything before 9 a.m. Been there, done that, wrote the book, saw the movie, you know. Don't worry. But my dad's calling, so I got to talk to him because, you know, we got to pay some bills now that I'm unemployed. So I'll talk to you later.
Okay, sounds good. Make sure you tell your dad I said to pay the rent. Okay, cool. All right, I'll see you later. All right, bye.